What's up everybody and welcome back to another reaction video. Today we are hopping into the 5th season of the 2nd episode of Smallville called Nocturne. Last time we saw Clark get infected with red kryptonite and he basically lost all his inhibitions and basically said whatever he wanted to say out loud, and it caused a shitstorm at home. He made out with Lana and asked her out, only leaving with another woman. Oops, bad move. He stole his parents' credit cards and decked out his barn, and he was just talking about leaving and seeing the world and exposing himself and making all the big money and everything like that. And he was kind of an asshole, I'm not gonna lie. But of course, at the end of the day, they take the ring off and he's back to Clark Kent, but almost having irreparable damage. Am I saying that right? With Lana, unfortunately. So we'll see how long she stays mad at him. Because if someone did that to me, I'd be like, we're never talking again. I wouldn't talk to you again. But we shall see. So like I said in my last video, the first 4 episodes of the season have been great. I've really enjoyed them. They're knocking it out of the park. So I am hoping that this episode is just as good. But before you get started, you can head on over to my Patreon page and see my full reaction a little bit early, or you can stay right here and get the shortened version. But if you do stay here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as I'd love to talk to you about the episodes, I'd love to talk to you about the show, Superman and Clark Kent, I don't know, I'm just having a blast talking to you guys, and I look forward to talking to more of you. So, we're just gonna hop right into this next episode. So we have the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Smallville, Nocturne. Let's go. I'd get out of there. I'd be like, I ain't messing with no wolves. Nah. It's late at night. It's foggy. I got a creepy letter. I'm out. See, she just shoot him? What the fuck? Who is that guy?
What is the one rule we live by in this house? Clarence stays in the cellar.
So he's an awesome father. Not abusive at all.
I think it's kind of romantic. I
think it's kind of creepy. Okay, yeah, she's still pissed.
Lana has a secret admirer.
Just let the boy read it.
Yeah, that's awkward still.
A little mushy.
I almost forgot. Clark Kent, Man of Steel.
I'm glad they're still on the outs. Glad they kept that going.
It's a kid who wrote this.
Either an admirer or a psychopath, depending on who you ask.
Well, it's Lana, so I'm gonna go with psychopath, because everyone who showed any interest in Lana has turned into a psychopath. So I'm gonna go with the latter.
She doesn't appreciate poetry, doesn't understand that it's all about seduction.
Some people appreciate artistic expression. You can't expect me to share everything with you, Clark, if you're not going to be open with me.
That's fair, but you're also on the outs with him right now. So why would she tell you and be the first person to show the letter to when you're on the outs right now and she's pissed off at you still? Clark, come on, use your head.
Tell me you've never watched somebody from afar.
With a big old telescope.
Are you letting me go?
Never lose that grasp of the obvious. Tad is one of your strongest attributes.
He's such an ass.
Well, I'm glad to see your condition hasn't softened your paternal side.
My condition has nothing to do with it. Just get me an assistant who meets my criteria.
I don't think I would fit your criteria.
Probably not, but nobody's perfect.
Oh God, I love the scenes with them together. They're so good. Their relationship is so complicated. He's such an ass. I love it. Oh, they're so good. They have the best scenes on the show so far. Hands down. It's no contest.
I have no idea Martha Kent had such keen business acumen.
Think you found your assistant.
Normal kids aren't hunted by their fathers.
That's true.
Stick to your books and keep your mouth shut.
She is so afraid of her husband.
Wait! I got your other poem. Beautiful.
You really think so?
No, don't. Get away from her!
Clark!
Oh, He didn't do anything. He literally just ran, he like tripped over himself. He bleeding? This guy just knocked himself out. Really? Yeah.
My boyfriend cares so much about you.
Ooh.
Clark's his friend.
He's like, what the hell is this? I love Clark's face.
What time is it?
I better not catch you around my son again.
Lionel Luther offered you a job?
Yeah, get Martha to do something. I like it. I mean, not that she wasn't already doing things and helping out on the farm.
I know all about Lionel Luther, but we could use the money.
Let's go, Martha.
Lana, you two been out all night?
We met this kid and we think that his parents are abusing him.
Oh, that dad's not gonna like this at all.
But our son is dead.
Lies.
He drowned out in Crater Lake 8 years ago.
Jonathan, I think we should go.
There's even a chance that young man's in trouble. We wouldn't want that on our conscience.
Yeah, you can't just sweep that under the rug. You gotta at least look into it.
The certificate of death was signed by Dr. Emil Jenkins.
It's gotta be fake.
8 years ago, he supervised a medical trial over at Metron Pharmaceuticals for all kids who had exhibited antisocial behavior.
That doesn't sound like Byron. He's so gentle.
Could it be that our new Shakespeare has stirred the heart of our young Juliet?
It's just nice to meet someone who's so honest with their feelings. I don't have to guess what they're thinking.
Ugh, come on, Lana. Okay, that's a low blow. That was uncalled for.
Going to find you've hired Mrs. Kent. What's your angle, Dad?
Martha Kent is a very capable woman.
I don't know what your sudden interest is in the Kents,
But I want you to stay away from them.
You think if you're a very good boy, they'll welcome you into their family?
It'd certainly be a step up.
Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ah! Oh! Yeah, of course you want to be able to penetrate his skin with his teeth. That's so cool! That will never not be cool.
How did you do that?
Rusty lock. Byron, no one deserves to be locked up like
Oh! Ew! Oh! Oh! Okay, so he has super strength. What the hell is he? Oh! He just shattered his spine. But really? That was it? A hairline fracture and then he went through a car. No, I'm happy about that, but that seems unlikely.
We should come with some group health insurance.
Yeah, very true. Yep.
Why did he change?
It was one of the side effects of the drug. They promised
The Luthers.
that the drug would make him better.
If I get Byron out of his son, will he change back?
Why did you lie to me, Clark?
Oh, God.
Byron's my friend and I wanted to help. You cut me out.
I didn't want you to get hurt.
Is that it or don't you trust me?
Oh, come. Lana, Pete is in the hospital right now, and you would be too if you want. And she just went to see Pete and saw what happened.
If I had, you'd know already because I'd have been honest with you.
You know what, Lana?
Pro wrestler on here.
Screw you.
Lionel Luther owns Metron.
Luthers are always involved.
Are you telling me I should stay here and pour coffee?
No, I'm saying we should be careful. Byron's not the same guy. If you see him, don't get too close. Call someone.
You could hurt people like this. The Byron I met wouldn't want that. Byron, no!
Damn.
They made me into someone no one can love.
Oh.
Not even you.
Shit. Oh! Ow! The head injuries on the show. He told you not to get too close, girl.
Father's the poster boy for family strife. Sorry, it's spreading. Look at it this way, Lex. At least my father's not upset with you this time. I'll look into Metron, Clark. See where my father's been hiding the proverbial bodies.
I want my own helicopter? Like, man, that would make life so much easier to get around. Yeah, it's Byron. Oh yeah, he's going after Lionel. Duh, that's, yeah, of course he would. He's going after Lionel because that's who made him this way. Don't hurt Martha! What does he think is happening right now? That would be so weird. Ow! Nice, Clark. Oh! 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 Well, it's a good thing Lionel is blind. Super speed. Oh, smart. It's like a into the sewers, I guess. That's what it looks like. That just sucks, man. Can't go into the light ever.
But I cannot believe I didn't hurt you.
Some people are just lucky.
You're brave to come and find me.
I want you to be careful. Should have listened to him.
Okay. Okay. Slowly thawing out their relationship. All right. Yeah, Clark, you should leave. You should leave. Yeah, good call.
Clark
Huh?
is a rather extraordinary young man.
It's like, how was Clark connected to all of this? I don't know.
I'm convincing him to fund new research into Byron Moore's condition.
I can feel your smirk from here.
Better watch it, Dad. Or your new executive assistant might start rearranging all your priorities.
Thought I could save him. Just ended up making things worse.
At least you try. That's more than a lot of people would do.
Friend, there's no harm in that.
If you really like someone, you accept every part of them. But you can't do that until they're willing to share every part with you.
They're literally telegraphing this.
Byron keeps a part of himself hidden so he doesn't scare people away.
If you want to get close to someone, you have to take that risk.
That's true.
What if the risk is too big to take?
Then you might miss out on something that could be pretty amazing.
She's giving you every sign, dude. All right. Well, that was Nocturne. Let's talk about it. Well, that was the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Smallville, Nocturne. I'm going to be honest, it was probably my first miss of the season. That is kind of boring. The Freak of the Week was I don't know, just, he was all right. It was this guy who, like, loved poetry and, like, old poetry books and dressed like he should be in Phantom of the Opera, and was in love with Lana because everybody is in love with Lana on the show, and he was writing her poetry, and then but if he went on to the sun, he turned in like this really strong, like, weird creature or whatever, and like hurt people, and he's kept in the basement and chained up by his parents, and because he had died 8 years before, but of course he was experimented on by Luthor Corp, and ended up becoming the villain that he was. It was all right. The biggest thing was Martha is now working for the Luthors, so that's going to be interesting to watch their dynamic and see what happens there. You can already see Lionel's infatuation with Martha, so that is the start of that relationship. And then obviously the big focus was the icy relationship now between Clark and Lana, which I'm glad they kept it going. I'm glad that they kept her being upset. I wish they probably I would have liked her to be upset for more than an episode, but this is Smallville, let's face it, they don't continue those things for longer than an episode. But I'm really glad that, she was still pissed about it, because any reasonable person would be pissed about what happened in the last episode too. So that I liked. I did think that she did go a little bit too far when she was talking with him in the Talon, and she was just upset because she had lied to him again and kept her out of the loop. And I was just like, Pete is in the hospital, girl. Why are you upset about this? You would have gotten her too. Why are you upset that he kept you out of there when the end result is your friend in a hospital? Other than, I kind of got upset at her about that. But, I did like the fact that she was still upset, because any sane person would be. So good for her and standing ground on that. But of course, at the end, they have their Clana Ending scene where she telegraphs everything towards him. Share with me your secret and we'll be good. You can't let anybody in until you tell the person everything. And I'm just like, Clark, she has given you every single opportunity to tell her. She is going to be fine with it. But of course, he's not going to tell her. He's going to keep that a secret. But she's giving him every indication that she is going to be perfectly fine with it. So, so at the end of the day, like I said, it's my first miss. Give it a 7. Kind of a weak 7, not really a strong 7, but a 7. Because, like I said, there were plenty of good things, especially with the development of Martha joining the Luthors, and the relationship progression of, our continuation more, of Clark and Lana. I did like that. They kept that going. So our tally board, we have +2 for hospital visits. So now we are already at 16 hospital visits. We have a +1 for Sudo Suit with the blue shirt and red jacket. And of course, we have another Clana Ending scene, and that puts us at 10. And Amnesia, because when Byron said in the hospital he doesn't remember what happened, but he was surprised he didn't hurt Clark, so he doesn't remember. Amnesia. So now the Amnesia count is up to 11. So that was Nocturne. And if you want to see my full reaction, head over to my Patreon page and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.